this time we gotta move very, very quickly. We have honoring our pastors and spouses. Sister Chris is going to come, and we're going to do this. I think we'd like for all our pastors and their spouses to just line down the aisles for us. And we were supposed to clear here. We could come through this maze of, so somebody's going to help us here, all the aisles. So I'll be ready. Great. So all the pastors and their spouses, could you come to this side? Sister Chris is going to come and table on this point.
Bless the name of the Lord. Our God is truly wonderful. And as I look out in the crowd today, it's an honor. This time is very special to me as I acknowledge the honor and the privilege it is to work among such wonderful leaders of the Northeast region. To our pastors and their spouses, we choose to honor you today. We want you to know how much we love and appreciate you. We will never get tired of saying it, and we never want you to take it for granted to think that it's just something that we do. We love you, we appreciate you, and we thank you that you are out there on the field in your local area doing what God has called you to do. At this time, I'm going to ask Sister Raquel and Sister Nicole to get ready to sing a special song in your honor. And we're going to ask you to come along on the platform. We're going to love on you a little bit. We're going to try and do it as quickly as possible. We have a small gift as a token of appreciation, just to say that we love you. It's not an expensive, amazing, large amount, but it's something from our hearts with sentiments. So today, we thank you for the work you do. We appreciate your dedication and sacrifice to the work of the ministry. This is a great responsibility and blessing, but along with that comes the challenges of the ministry. Today we celebrate you. Today we pause and take a moment to say, well done. Thank you for all you do in ministry. Thank you for saying yes to the Lord. Thank you for being partners with us in this Northeast region. We love you, we appreciate you, and we look forward to continually working with you. God bless you.
There are days I've taken more than I can give, and there are choices that I made that I wouldn't make again. I've had my share of laughter, of tears and troubled times. This has been the story of my life.
And once you've greeted us, and once you've got your gift, please come down and stand right in front here. We want everybody to see how beautiful you are. So don't go back to your seat, just stand down here, okay? Thank you.
Journey, seen joy, I've seen regret. And you have been my God through all of it. You were there when it all came down on me. I was blinded by my tears, and I struggled to believe. In those unclear moments, you were the one keeping me strong. And this is how my story's always gone. I am lost, and I am won. I got it right sometimes, and sometimes I deny. Life's been a journey, I've seen joy, I've seen regret.
round of applause for all our pastors and leaders here in the Memphis region. Love you. Thank you. God bless you. You be seated. You be seated at this point. Thank you again, pastors. We thank you. We love you. We appreciate you with all our hearts. Blessings on you. At this time, we are going to do a short word, a final challenge to this convention. We are going to call on Brother Devon. He's going to sing 1 or 2 stanzas, and we're going to present our bishop from the Mid-Atlantic region. We are delighted to have them here in this convention. We thank Bishop and Sister Clark for coming and being with us. It's also been a joy to be around them. As I said, we've known them for many years. Bishop Clark is just so easy to love. Sister Clark is easy to love and be around. You can just really be yourself when you're around them. And we thank God for them and their ministries. And we thank God for bringing them so close to us. Yeah, okay.
So we want to just recognize our special guests that are in the house. And so we don't want to leave you out with a small token of appreciation for you also, that my ladies are going to help us to give to you to save some time. We'll hug on you later. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you. Brother Devon Herrick. And then we're going to present our bishop. And then Sister Lona Beckford is going to come. And she is going to do a special recognition. So blessings on you. Go ahead, Brother Devon.
Praise the Lord, everybody. Oh, you can praise Him a little better than that. Hallelujah. Like a ship sailing out on a trip so rough and long, so far from shore, so
it's going to be wonderful. There is never enough time in meetings like this. What an awesome weekend. I want to acknowledge the presiding bishop and first lady for this region for their hard work in preparing such wonderful, spirit-filled, spirit-led, and informative convention. Certainly I have been blessed. And I take this opportunity to salute you both and the team that worked with you. They've done just an awesome job. I want to say on behalf of those that came along with us from the Mid-Atlantic region, we appreciate the hospitality, the love, the fellowship that we shared since Thursday night. Also want to recognize Sister Kathy Payne from the International Office, and John, special guest, Illinois, his wife, and all the other guests that are in the house, the bishops, the saints, and all the ministers. God bless you. Time is of essence, and I know how the bishop is feeling, so I'm going to try to condense as much as I can. I've been in the church for a long time, and I've noticed one of the hardest things when you get a high like this is to sustain it for a little while. It's one of the most difficult things. And so I hope for a few minutes just to bring out a few points that probably could help us to carry what God has done here this weekend a little bit longer than we normally do. So if you would turn with me to the book of Nehemiah, chapter 6, and we're going to read a few verses there. I'm reading from the ESV. Now when Sanballat and Tobiah and Gershom, the Arabs and the rest of the enemies, heard that I had built the wall and that there were no breach left in it, although up to that time I had not set up the doors in the gates, Sanballat and Gershom sent to me saying, come down and let us meet together at Akkarim in the plain of Ono. But they intended to do me harm. And I sent messenger to them saying, I am doing a great work. Can everybody say with me, I am doing a great work. And I cannot come down. Why should the work stop while I have it and come down to you? And they sent unto me 4 times in this way, and I answered them in the same manner, in the same way. Sanballat for the 5th time sent his servant to me with an open letter in his hand, and it was written, it is reported among the nations, and Gershom also says it, that you and the Jews intend to rebel. That is why you are building the wall. And according to these reports, you wish to become their king. This morning I want to challenge you on a topic too busy to be trifling. Too busy. We preachers, we people of God, we're busy people. And if we are not, we ought to be busy people. Merriam Dictionary defines trifling as having little value or importance. I have often said, I wish I really understood the value of true discernment earlier in my pastoral ministry. Secondly, I wish I had taken some course in psychology and human behavior traits. I would have avoided wasting so many hours with people and things that were only distraction to the real work that I was called to do. Anyone who set out to do business for God will encounter Satan. The context of this passage deals with Nehemiah the prophet, whom God sent to rebuild the walls on Jerusalem. And his opposers, Sanballat and Tobiah. Nehemiah means counsel. Yahweh is counsel. Although nothing is known about Nehemiah's father, the word son, Asherah, distinguish him from other Nehemiahs. Back in chapter 1, we notice that Hanani, who presumably was the blood brother, brought Nehemiah the report of the condition of Jerusalem due to the opposition recorded in Ezra 4:23 and 24. Nehemiah, having heard of the situation of his homeland, was struck with great sense of compassion. A compassion drove him to request a leave of absence from a very important job. Nehemiah 1:8-11, he petitioned God, reminding him that the people of Israel are the redeemed. In chapter 2:1-10, the king granted Nehemiah permission to return to Jerusalem. Servant of the Most High, he cried, until we realize that we are under divine assignment, we will waste precious time and non-essential. We need to understand, we need to decide today, I am under divine appointment. I am under divine assignment. I am not just here carrying out an appointment that someone placed on me, but my job is divine. It's from God. And so I hold my allegiance to God Almighty. Nehemiah had a very important job with the king. He could easily say, I have job security. Nothing is going to go wrong with me. But Nehemiah decided when he heard the situation, the Bible said he bowed down in prayer and he called upon God. He was in fasting. You see, when the matter of God's work is on your heart, you can't take it lightly. Praise God. The reason why some people allow the devil to trifle with them, they don't know what they're about. When you pray through, when you fast through, when you find the mind of God, it doesn't matter who come up against you, you're going to stand in the rough time. You're going to stand because you've already resolved in your mind. You know who you are, you know whose you are, and nobody is going to deter you from your obligation. You're a minister. Not because you didn't have anything doing. Not because you couldn't do something else. But you felt a call from God. You felt a passion in your soul. And you left it all to follow Jesus. This is a serious vocation. This is a serious job that must be taken quite serious. When the passion of God came upon me for ministry, I had just been promoted to one of the highest jobs in the factory. A job that I could put my tie on and go to work and sit down. Unless something goes wrong, I wouldn't be called for 7 hours. It was a wonderful job. But I was pastoring a church, and they had me working 3 shifts. And when I'm in the afternoon shift, I can't minister. I can't get to people. And I began to pray to God, God, deliver me from this bondage. God, I need the money. I need the pay pocket. But Lord, I know my #1 career is not going to be in the factory. My #1 career is going to be working for Jesus Christ. So I walked in the office and I said to them, listen, I know that I've bothered you. Every time there is an assembly, I ask you for 10 days. Every time there's a minister conference, I ask you for a weekend. I know you're getting fed up. So before you fire me, I am telling you, I'm taking a leave of absence. Where are you going? I'm going to attend to ministry. Something was killing me on the inside. Ministry was burning on the inside. The church couldn't pay me, but something was telling me, you better make a move now, or tomorrow would be too late. It was a defining moment in my life. Young and foolish as I was, I realized that God was ruffling the feathers, and I got to move. So long and short, I made the move. And the rest is history. Here I am today. Never went back to another factory. And I didn't do it because I thought I was going to be anything. I did it just because there was a fire burning in my soul. God had called me to be an ambassador for Him. I didn't know I was going on missionary work. I didn't know what I was going to be involved in. All I was trying to do is to say yes to God. I'm running. So Nehemiah got his leave. And he went back home. He looked around and he said, of course, my town is in bad shape. And he started to assign workers. And I got to run. And during that period, they said for 12 years, Nehemiah took no salary. Like the other governors did. Read the text. Folks, sometimes in ministry, when you say yes to God, you come up on some rough times. You've got to stick it out. For if God is with you, it's gonna be all right. God don't let any man down that He calls. God don't shortchange any servant that decide to follow Him. It doesn't matter how it looks. I want to tell you, stick it out. For weeping only endure for a night. Joy comes in the morning. So for 12 years, he decided no salary. He was under divine assignment. But notice, the cause for which he went was paramount to him. He said, the devil is having a field day. I know. I got to keep the enemy out. I got to build this wall of protection. The devil is awaiting some of us outside. Some of us have charged up this weekend. Revelations have filled our minds. You've heard things that excite you, and you have already made your plan when you get back home what you intend to do. Don't think it's only you that know that. The devil knows that you have plans in your head. And he is called his friends. And he's setting up for you to lure you. And so while Nehemiah built the temple, they didn't think he was going to amount to anything. Because when he started, he said, the wall they're going to build, if fox go up on it, it's going to fall down. But Nehemiah decided, I don't care what you have to say. I came with a mission. Praise God. What you say don't define me. You see, you need to tell the devil your criticism and what you say about me don't mean that I am what you say. I'm greater than your criticism. Praise God. I come with a mission. And I'm going to build rain or sunshine. I'm going to continue at my mission. So Nehemiah finished the wall. He stood up on the wall. And Tobiah and somebody look at him and say, this guy is serious. Look how far he got. And they realized that the plan was a failure. And so they came to him, they said, Nehemiah, come down. I'm going to give you back time. Come down. We want to talk with you. Pastors, watch it. There's some people who don't have anything to say. And they're wasting your time. Here I was crying about a particular person not doing well. And I'm saying, oh God, how can I help this person? This person had the audacity to call me, Bishop, I need an appointment with you. I need to roll out my ministry plan. The person is struggling. I'm looking for the person to discipline the person, and the person is calling me down to tell me they have a plan to roll out. What a confusion.